A legacy of lies, sports' biggest scandals exposed, sports. We think of strong athletes, exciting finishes, and inspiring music. We look up to these athletes like modern-day gladiators, but sometimes, things get messy. Behind the cheering crowds and shiny trophies, there's a darker side to sports: cheating, corruption, and scandals. Today we're diving into that messy world to expose the biggest scandals in sports history. Let's go! Lance Armstrong. The name that once echoed through the halls of cycling history. A name synonymous with triumph and perseverance. The cycling superstar, winner of 7 Tour de France races, the cancer survivor who inspired everyone. His story was the stuff of legends, a tale of overcoming insurmountable odds and rising to the pinnacle of athletic achievement. He was practically famous for those yellow Livestrong bracelets, a symbol of hope and resilience. People wore them as a badge of honor, a testament to never giving up, just like Lance. But behind the scenes, the reality was far from the inspiring narrative. Those wins weren't real. Lance was cheating. The truth was a tangled web of deceit and betrayal. He wasn't just drinking healthy smoothies and following a strict training regimen. No, his performance was enhanced by something far more sinister. We're talking serious drugs, EPO, blood transfusions, testosterone. These weren't just minor infractions, they were calculated, systematic efforts to gain an unfair advantage. He had more drugs than a pharmacy. The extent of his doping was staggering, involving a network of doctors, trainers, and teammates. He forced his teammates to cheat with him, threatened anyone who knew the truth, and lied to everyone. The pressure to conform to his methods was immense, and those who resisted faced severe consequences. He built his career on lies and drugs. Every victory, every accolade was tainted by the shadow of his deceit. The cycling world was in turmoil as the extent of his actions came to light. But like a tower of blocks, it all came crashing down. The elaborate facade he had constructed couldn't withstand the weight of the truth. His empire of lies was dismantled piece by piece. He lost his titles, was banned from cycling, and faced many lawsuits. The repercussions were severe, stripping him of his achievements and tarnishing his legacy. Lance Armstrong went from hero to zero super fast. The fall from grace was swift and unforgiving, leaving a once revered athlete in disgrace. At least he still has those yellow bracelets, right? They serve as a bittersweet reminder of what could have been, a symbol now tainted by the truth. FIFA, the organization in charge of soccer, is a name synonymous with the sport itself. Founded in 1904, FIFA has grown to become the global governing body of soccer, overseeing international competitions like the World Cup and the Confederations Cup. With its headquarters in Zurich, Switzerland, FIFA's influence stretches across continents, touching the lives of millions of fans and players alike. They're supposed to promote soccer worldwide, fostering a spirit of unity and fair play. Through various initiatives, FIFA aims to develop the sport at all levels, from grassroots to professional leagues. Their promotional events and international matches are designed to bring people together, celebrating the beautiful game in all its glory. But in reality, they're not very honest. Behind the scenes, a darker narrative unfolds. Secret meetings, shady deals, and unethical practices have marred FIFA's reputation. The organization that should epitomize integrity and transparency has been plagued by allegations of corruption and misconduct. In 2015, everyone was shocked by a huge corruption scandal. The news broke like a thunderclap, sending shockwaves through the sports world. Journalists scrambled to cover the unfolding drama, and fans were left in disbelief as the extent of the corruption was revealed. Imagine officials so greedy that they treated the World Cup like a board game, selling hosting rights for money. The very event that brings nations together was being auctioned off to the highest bidder. This betrayal of trust was a slap in the face to every soccer fan who believed in the purity of the sport. This was serious corruption that went all the way to the top. High-ranking officials were implicated, and the scandal reached the highest echelons of FIFA's leadership. Police raids and courtroom battles became the new norm as the world watched in shock and dismay. Bribes, illegal payments, money laundering, FIFA officials were doing it all. The FBI's investigation uncovered a web of deceit and greed that spanned decades. The scale of the corruption was staggering, with millions of dollars changing hands in illicit transactions. The FBI discovered $150 million in bribes. This jaw-dropping figure highlighted the extent of the corruption. Press conferences were held, and the public was given a glimpse into the murky world of FIFA's financial dealings. The courtroom sketches of the trial painted a grim picture of the organization's fall from grace. Many officials went to jail, FIFA's reputation was ruined, and everyone wondered how such a popular sport could be so corrupt. The sight of once powerful officials being led away in handcuffs was a stark reminder of the consequences of unchecked greed. The damaged FIFA logo became a symbol of the organization's tarnished legacy, and fans were left to grapple with the betrayal of their beloved sport. Even the most beautiful games can be ruined by greed. The empty stadiums and disappointed players serve as a poignant reminder that the integrity of the sport must be preserved. As the world moves forward, the lessons learned from FIFA's scandal will hopefully lead to a brighter, more transparent future for soccer. It's 1919. The world is recovering from the Great War, and America is in the midst of the Roaring Twenties. Jazz music fills the air, and the economy is booming. People are looking for ways to enjoy their newfound prosperity, and one of the most popular pastimes is baseball. Baseball is the most popular sport in America. Stadiums are packed with fans, and the players are national heroes. The game is more than just a sport, it's a symbol of American culture and values. But a big scandal was about to happen. A scandal that would shake the very foundation of the sport and leave a permanent stain on its history. The Chicago White Sox were the best team. They had a roster full of talented players and were expected to dominate the World Series. Fans and experts alike believed they were unbeatable. They were supposed to win the World Series, but some players had a secret plan, to lose the World Series on purpose for money. This plan was hatched in secret meetings and involved some of the team's most prominent players. 8 players, including the famous shoeless Joe Jackson, agreed to lose for $5,000 each. Can you believe it? These players, who were idolized by fans, decided to throw away their integrity for a quick payday. These heroes betrayed everyone for money. The fans who cheered for them, the teammates who trusted them, and the sport that made them famous. The betrayal was felt deeply by everyone who loved the game. The investigation was like a detective story. Reporters and investigators dug through evidence, interviewed witnesses, and pieced together the shocking truth. The courtroom was filled with drama as the players' actions were laid bare for the world to see. Secret deals, shady people, and players turning against each other. The result was harsh. Friendships were broken, careers were ruined, and the reputation of baseball was tarnished. All 8 players were banned from baseball forever. This punishment was meant to send a clear message. Cheating would not be tolerated. The ban was a heavy price to pay, but it was necessary to protect the integrity of the sport. The Black Sox scandal showed that even in America's favorite pastime, greed and corruption can exist. It was a dark chapter in the history of baseball, but it also served as a reminder of the importance of honesty and integrity in sports and in life. This is a story about ambition, rivalry, and a crazy attack. It's a figure skating scandal as dramatic as a sparkly costume change. Nancy Kerrigan was America's ice princess, graceful and loved by everyone. Tonya Harding was the tough, talented skater. They were rivals, competing for Olympic glory. But things got dark in 1994 when Harding's ex-husband and bodyguard decided to hurt Kerrigan. They hired thugs to attack her after practice, hitting her knee with a stick. The attack shocked everyone. Kerrigan recovered and won a silver medal at the Olympics. Harding's career was over. She was banned from skating and became a symbol of bad sportsmanship. The NFL, where players get paid a lot of money and controversies are common occurrences. One strange and unforgettable controversy was Deflategate. Tom Brady, the star quarterback, was at the very center of it. In 2015, Brady was accused of cheating by using slightly deflated footballs, making them easier to throw and catch. The media went crazy, everyone debated it, and conspiracy theories spread everywhere. The NFL launched an investigation. The result? The Patriots probably deflated the balls, and Brady probably knew about it all along. Deflategate became a lasting symbol of cheating in sports. The Olympics, a time for countries to come together and celebrate sports. But Russia cheated big time. This wasn't just a few athletes cheating. The Russian government created a team of super athletes using drugs, steroids, blood doping, and lots of other drugs. They even tampered with urine samples, faked identities, and lied a lot. For years they got away with it, winning many medals. The consequences were serious. Russia was punished for their huge cheating scheme. The scandal showed that even at the Olympics, some people will cheat to win. GAP3S. We're talking about cycling today, a sport that takes incredible strength and stamina. But it's also been rocked by some really big scandals, all because of cheating with drugs. The biggest one of all? Lance Armstrong. This guy was a hero, winning the Tour de France 7 times in a row. Everyone thought he was amazing. But guess what? Turns out he was cheating the whole time. We're talking blood transfusions, drugs you're not allowed to take, a whole system he set up to win, no matter what. It was huge news when it all came out. Armstrong lost all his titles and cycling had a real mess to clean up. And it wasn't just him. Lots of other cyclists got caught cheating too, showing just how bad things had gotten. It makes you think, huh? These athletes were willing to do anything to win, even if it meant breaking the rules and messing up their bodies. It's a good reminder that winning isn't everything, especially if you have to cheat to do it. Gap 3S. Cricket, often referred to as the gentleman's game, has not been immune to scandal either. One of the most shocking and far-reaching scandals in the sport's history is match fixing. Imagine this. A nail-biting match, where every run counts, every ball is crucial, but unbeknownst to the fans, the outcome has already been decided behind closed doors. The most infamous incident? The 2000 match-fixing scandal involving South African captain Hansie Cronje. Hansie was revered, a national hero, but he was found to have accepted money from bookies to influence match results. It was a betrayal so profound that it shook the cricketing world to its core. Cronje was banned for life, but the damage was done. The integrity of the sport was in question, and it didn't stop there. In 2010, the world was stunned again when Pakistani cricketers Salman Butt, Mohammad Asif, and Mohammad Amir were caught in a spot-fixing scandal. They deliberately bowled no balls at specific moments in a test match against England in exchange for money. The trio faced bans and jail time, but the incident left a dark cloud over cricket. These scandals reveal a troubling truth. Even in a sport celebrated for its honor and fair play, the temptation of money can lead to deceit and corruption. It serves as a stark reminder that vigilance and integrity are essential to preserving the true spirit of the game. What do you think about these match-fixing scandals? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And remember, true sportsmanship means playing fair and respecting the game. Gap 3S. Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving deep into the world of sports scandals, and we're talking about one of the biggest of them all, the FIFA corruption scandal. Now FIFA, as you probably know, is like the king of world soccer. They run the whole show. But even kings can fall, right? In 2015, FIFA got caught up in a massive mess. A scandal so big it shook the entire world of sports. Picture this. The organization that's supposed to be all about fair play and the beautiful game, suddenly accused of bribery, fraud, and money laundering. It's like finding out your favorite teacher is cheating on tests. It was a huge shock. A bunch of top FIFA officials were arrested in a surprise raid in Zurich, Switzerland. They were accused of taking bribes to decide where the World Cup would be held and who got the TV and advertising deals. Can you believe it? And the biggest name caught in the middle of it all? Sepp Blatter, the president of FIFA himself. He was accused of letting all this corruption happen right under his nose. In the end, he was banned from soccer for 8 years. The investigation showed that this wasn't just a one-time thing. It was a web of lies and secret payments that had been going on for decades, with millions of dollars changing hands under the table. This whole thing was a huge blow to soccer. Fans and players were heartbroken. It made people wonder if the game they loved had been ruined forever. So, what do you guys think about this whole FIFA mess? Let me know in the comments below. It's important to keep talking about these things because we need honesty and fairness in sports. And don't go anywhere because we've got more stories coming soon about the secrets hidden behind the games we love. So those were some of the biggest sports scandals. From drugs to bribes to cheating, these stories show that even in sports, the desire to win can make people do bad things. These scandals remind us that athletes are human and can make mistakes. But they also show how important it is to play fair and follow the rules. Real winning is about earning it, not cheating. What do you think was the most shocking scandal? Tell us in the comments, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more stories. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more sports